Nearing the 9-minute mark, Cranford from the elbow. No. Myrick had a touch on it, but the battle won by Boone. Armello Boone running the other way, motoring to the goal, and what a layup. He's
3. Back out Murdix with 12 on the shot clock. Guarded by Montu. Left corner, catch and shoot. Newell, quick trigger, bang!
And again, a possession where the Hilltoppers go inside, and that's Boyd.
His 21st make of the season. That leads Louisiana Tech. As you mentioned, not a team that fires it up much. Myers will fire it up all.
Coming there by Cada. He stayed in position for that help side.
Newell hits the 3.
The same starting lineup all 11 games.
Right corner out of the timeout. Newell for 3. Boy, it's been his night so far.
Smooth operator from that mid-range area.
Showing the shot that is growing extinct, the mid-range shot. The game has evolved into a lot of a three-point game or dunks.
Moore down low, cross court. Newell open. Hits.
Also in the flow, under.
And WKU will come the other way. Boyd, the center, who has really stepped in as the starting big for the Hilltoppers with the rebound.
Two contrasting styles. WKU very up-tempo. It's open the gates and watch the horses run for WKU. They average 85, but they just want to outscore their opponent. They're not much on the defensive side. Very different than Louisiana Tech.
And that's how WKU got it.
Cannot give up that many. And lastly, they got to limit turnovers.
Well, as you say, the rebounding part.
2 points per game with concussion symptoms stemming from the last game against Liberty. Armello Boone is out. 4-time Conference USA Freshman of the Week is in a boot after spraining his ankle in practice 2 days ago. Nice left-handed finish from Grant Newell.
Great patience right there by Myrick. Waited for the defense to commit and took advantage.
63-59 EKU trying to get their first win in the last 6 games and only their second in the last 20 against their cross-state former conference foe. Now a non-conference game. Armello Boone from straight away. Bang.
Exactly. And again, even if you don't get a basket, if you're Western Kentucky, you just want to run long possessions, keep the clock running. It's incumbent upon Liberty to pressure and force something to happen.
They wanted to happen.
And we think we're a deeper team as Myrick, maybe the legs tiring. This is both foul shots. And Myrick has been a good foul shooter the last 2 years after a struggling couple of years early on in his career. Motoring in around Myrick, got it off to Salamanca.
Mismatch. Cleveland in the paint. Goes up, missed the shot.
And had a point-blank range over Murdix.
Newell drives baseline, cut off, kicks it out. Hackman lines up a 3. Boy, it has been his ball game.
And Alston that have been very active inside. Anytime the shot goes up, their hands are up. They're keeping the ball alive. They may not be getting the rebound themselves.
Need an opportunity, and sometimes you see some bigger names on the previous school part of the roster sheet, and sometimes the bright lights are attractive for these guys, and it certainly is, but sometimes you need the right opportunity, and Coach Inglesby has been known to give guys from bigger programs the opportunity to play well, and Fernandez is added to the list here at Delaware.
Well, there's no doubt about that. Not only is he
so far, 18-point lead, the largest for JSU, a 3-point lead, the largest for Western Kentucky. Feed on the wing. They try to get it to Myers, but he was covered up. Now he's long range loose.
Established their dominance in this game, and Jason Hooten wanted to, kick the Hilltoppers to start and let them know they were still around, but both teams floundering offensively.
which again continues to play in WKU's favor. If it's a net neutral the rest of the way, you walk away with a 21-point win. Boone over to Myers. ODI checked in for Cada. After the first free throw, Myers comes to get it off a screen, steps in, 18-foot jumper, gets the bounce and falls through.
Is this game a little reminiscent of what was the end of another long win streak for Liberty years back?
That's right. You and I were there.
I think it was a 45-game home win streak, I think it was, as Murdix rattles that through. And
big-time finish we've seen from Armello Boone today.
Step back three by Nkrumah, not there. Newell gets his 7th board. Looks to Boone. Boone racing to the basket. Brings the...
You know, Mustafa, Jack State's leading scorer, the challenge he has, and he's going to face it every night out in this league, is when to shoot the three and when not to. He's not a great three-point shooter, but you've got to shoot enough of them for teams to respect you and defend you out that high.
There's use up by 11 right now.
Both teams shooting 38%. And miraculous for Tennessee Tech, although it's because of all of the free throws. If you look at just the box score, you see they've only taken 2 less shots. But it's all those free throws WKU have taken. Newell fires from the left corner.
Points in that one.
Big game for New Mexico State, coming in at 9th in the conference standings. They go for the lob to start it, and here comes WKU the other way. Murdix outside, Newell wide open for 3. Bang!
It's chased down by Hackman. Hilltoppers demonstrating hustle and earning another shot at the ball. 56-31 WKU with 18:20 left in this one. Right wing 3 by Moore. Canned.
First half gives it to Loof, who drops it in for 2, and that's what makes Smith such a complete player. It's that playmaking ability.
It sure is. You know, did a great job of having court awareness where Loof was, because ODI had come over and he realized the double team was there. Gets the bucket.
Makes it a 9-point game.
You know, Western Kentucky starts the second half here, making all now 5.
Defense can't recover.
12 each now for Palick and Osei Bonsu to lead the Bears. Moore out to the corner and up to the wing for a look at 3, and down it goes.
Today, Boyd is almost at 25 minutes played. He's in there right now. Here's Myers. Inside to Newell. The one-on-one with Manning, and a tough shot goes.
Then moved and played his high school ball for the Purples. Trigger will come in here by Silabonke. And come high left as they have brought Myers, throwing it low. Drive in, kick right, shooter out of the corner, and it will nestle in.
After all of that, he still ends up with the bucket off the beautiful dive from Lawal, and we're tied up at 53.
Yeah, Newell realized him and Hafner switched. Newell was trying to take the bigger player, but then had to come over and help.
Newell wide open right corner. Give him another one. Newell.
Again, he's the defending, if you want to call it that, Defensive Player of the Year out of the Missouri Valley Conference. 61 blocks a year ago. Pump fake, good shot fake from 3. Newell underneath. Teagan lays it up over 2 defenders.
Conference USA.
Boone.
Oh, nice pass.
Whips it in there, and Newell.
Stevenson took the bump, nearly put it in anyway. Myers outlets, look out, Grant Newell.
What they were getting, so going ahead and pass up.
Newell spins in. Couple steps there, and it's tipped in.
20 minutes a game to do it.
He can start. You can bring him in off the bench. He can rebound, play good defense.
Erdix gives it over to Moore. They want to get it to Silabongi. Down low, can't do it. Now they reset on the left side. Newell, catch, shoot, make.
With Silabonga. Tremendous offensive rebounder. Now we're going to have to see how Boyd steps up in his game.
Well, he wins the tip, and the Hilltoppers will get it started. Leading scorer Tegan Moore brings it across half court for WKU, averaging 17.5 points per game. Up top into the hands of Hackman. Drives right, stops. To Newell, now they shift it over to Myers. Ball moving quickly around the perimeter. Back outside, Newell for three. Hot start for the Hilltoppers.
Well, and he's